The Eye Candy series. Tyreke Evans, a 6'5 guard, 220, out of Chester, PA. Welcome to a new series in the trap where we talk about guys' game who was an amazing sight to see and deserve to be appreciated and documented. And that player today will be Tyreke Evans, a player who never got his just due in the league, but real basketball players and NBA guys know he was a problem. Now, at this time in the mid to late 2000s, we never seen a guard who was 6'5 and could put the ball on the floor and score. While listed as a shooting guard, Calipari moved him to the one in Memphis, where we saw his game flourish on the biggest stage. And when you look at the film, it's all straight to the point with physical hard drives and taking what the defense is giving them in the paint, leaving us with acrobatic finishes and tough contact layups, absorbing all the contact with this big 6'5 frame. Looking like one of the greatest on-ball drivers and slashing prospects in college, putting him over guys like James Harden, DeMar DeRozan, Steph Curry, Jeff Teague, a star-studded class of guards in 2009. Look here where he's pushing the ball and lands into a great mini ISO with the defender on his heels. Evans quickly goes to a Euro to his left, leaving the defender into one option, and that's fouling. It's pro moves like this that let you know that he was going to be a problem in the league. Look here when he's not playing with the rock. He's pushing the ball and looking at his options. A mean in and out, getting his defender shook and stumbled while he's on his heels is an easy attack lane, forcing the defender to foul and getting to the line. And for this to be his first year at the one, he made some great decisions with the ball, creating a lot of options for open shots and cutters off his penetration to get in the paint. Here we got him initiating the offense on the break, using the great inside crossover, drawing the defense in for a lob and easy finish. Now, the main knock on Evans going into the draft was his shooting, but not a high worry due to how the game was played and thousands of reps of working on a consistent jumper in the league. So taking a 6'5 guard with length and strength and being a bully and attacking guard, to add with that, you can see what the Kings were shooting for. And the Kings got what they were looking for in his first year, putting up averages of 25 and 5. But when you watch the games, it was how he was getting to it. Look here when he gets the ball up top. He uses the screen. Once he does, he keeps Salmons on his hip and uses a mean in and out to keep Brad Millers on his heels and guessing to get to his right hand for an easy finish. Driving and putting pressure on the defense was something Evans came in with, but it's his body control and upper body strength which made him get a lot of calls, shooting about 6.5 free throws a game in his rookie season alone. Look here where Evans is pushing the ball on the break with a backpedaling Reke Havoc. He absorbs all the contact and gets easy 2 free throws. But remember, he's 6'5", pushing the ball. You're bigger than most guards in the league. Now I want to talk about his bag work in the half-court setting. His isolation came with a lot of hang dribbles and just lulling his defenders to sleep, similar to 2018 James Harden. Here where he has Kirk on the ISO. He uses a hard crossover, then using that big frame with the nice bump to get him off balance to get another foul. His timing and just reading the defense was to perfection this first year. Look here where he uses that hang dribble and Chauncey Billups just guessing, not knowing if he's going to go for the drive or pull up. Play here where Evans is getting the ball up top, and Kobe's been watching a lot of film clearly and goes straight for that hang dribble. But once he does that, Tyreke makes a crazy ass behind the back off of just reaction and getting through the defense with a tough finish. Which leads us to his next part of his game, and probably one of his best when he's on ball, and that's body angles. I play here where he's dicing up Gilbert Arenas with a few in and outs. Once he gets him to his spot and gets Gilbert Arenas off balance, he hits him with a nice bump with that off arm to get him another finish to his other hand. It's something he did every time when attacking the defender or going around the defender. We got a play here where he hits Jason Richardson with 2 in and outs with a mean crossover. When he does that, he uses that body bump and engages all the contact by going into him, giving him off balance and getting him an easy shot. Next, I want to talk about his passing in his first year. Now, that Calipari offense of him just running and passing the ball adapted quickly on the Sacramento King. When you look here, he splits through the double team. Once he gets control of the basketball, he throws a dart to the corner for an open 3. His poise his first year was something to see. He wasn't seeing a guard making passes like this or hitting people in the numbers. Here we got him with the ball on a hard attack on Graham. Once he used that Euro step, he sees the help man is too far low trying to help him. So he hits the cutter with a nice pass and a finish. Now I know it's foreign for rookies and star players to play defense and sit in the chair. But in 09, 010, it was still valuable to play defense, and you needed to play defense. And for Tyreke Evans' first year in the league, He actually did a pretty good job on the defensive end. We got a player where he's taking on a challenge. Now you all know Gilbert was going to take the last shot. Look at Tyreke sit in the chair, and once Gilbert makes that between the legs and try to get to his spot, Tyreke gets a good poke at the ball, and we're going the other way. Which leads us into the next part, and that's just that clutch gene this rookie year. Now, the Kings weren't good, but all eyes were on Tyreke when it comes to offensive capabilities and just leading the team or trying to get a win. Look here where he has the ball up top. Kirk Heinrich is guarding him. He wants to switch, so he gets the screen. Once he does that, he gets that switch over Luol Deng. Luol Deng is still a great defender. Hits him with that long hang dribble, and dots one right in his eye. But the thing is, the confidence as a rookie, he knew he was going to put that shot up. We got a play here against the Lakers. The game is tied up, and he's taking on the matchup of Kobe guarding him one-on-one. He wants to get him with that in and out, but Kobe's on that and gets a nice steal, sending it into overtime. But again, it's the confidence and knowing that, now I'm going to take this shot regardless on what's going to happen. And it's your first year again. And adding on to it, his play was taking notice around the league from multiple stars.
Good. He's good, man. He's going to be one of those players that's going to be good for a long, long time. We're going to be talking about him for a long time. And you kind of could see it when he was in college and he was at Memphis that he was going to be a good player. But now his game has transitioned to the NBA very fast. So
this season was his best season out of his whole career in the league. And just looking back at the film, he was a problem. And if it wasn't for injuries, coaches taking the ball out of his hands and putting him more as a slasher and small forward, not really making into a guard, being able to make his moves and get to the cup or get to his spot or dish it off to a quick pass and all that. The game wasn't ready for that. It was more inside-out play still. But all in all, NBA players and real hoopers knew Tyreke Evans was a problem.
Goes into the backcourt for Tyreke. So here we go.